everyone, I'm Sloan and welcome to the season finale of AMHS Student News. I hope you guys are all staying safe as we film from our houses during this time in quarantine. Now to kick us off, we're going to go to Brendan with some tips on AP exams.
Hey y'all, so with the first round of AP exams already done, I thought I'd give you 3 easy tips that you can use to improve your scores for the next week of AP exams. First of all is to establish a consistent testing environment. This may be difficult at home, but I would suggest testing in the same room, hopefully at the same desk, with your door closed and your phone on mute. Furthermore, if you want to employ any sorts of stress relief techniques before the exam, that would also be recommended. Also, you want to practice submitting your portion of the exam so that that's not at the forefront of your concerns when you're taking the exam. Second of all is to review general knowledge concerning the exam and the subject, not really the specific details. When it comes to the questions they're going to ask, it's going to be testing very general knowledge and abilities. So going through the details of maybe 1 or 2 units isn't really going to help you in the long run in terms of answering the free response question that the College Board is going to ask you. Last is to get plenty of sleep the night before, and if for some reason this doesn't happen, to try and consume coffee a few hours before. This will help keep your energy high when you're taking the exam and make sure you're sharp as a tack for answering all the questions. All right, best of luck next week.
Thank you, Brendan. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely will be using those tips on my AP exams. Now to Lauren, who will be highlighting some of our seniors' plans for college.
Hey guys, I'm Lauren, and I was going to do senior spotlights for our athletes playing college sports. So we have Riley, who's playing soccer in Richmond, and you have Kadar playing baseball at McGill, Steven's swimming at Washington and Lee, and then Charles is swimming at UMass Amherst.
Thank you, Lauren. Some of our seniors are doing amazing things. Now, I know you guys can get news on Student News, which you should, but you can also get news through the newspaper, such as the Post and Courier. Now we're going to go to Toby, who's going to be talking about a special article in the Post and Courier.
So I think one of the most frustrating things as a senior during the pandemic is not being able to have a senior prom. And while I didn't exactly get to go to the aquarium and do all that and all the fun aspects of prom, I did get to have some form of it. And so I got to take pictures with the Post and Courier for a story about at-home proms. And so the way I got involved in it is my girlfriend's friend got contacted by the Post and Courier about the at-home proms because they did some prom photo shoot. So then she invited us to come along with because they wanted 2 couples for it. And so essentially this was really spontaneous, and I had to find a suit within 1 day. And so like I posted all on my Snapchat story because I needed a suit if I wanted to do this, or else they were gonna have to go with another couple. And like I didn't want to miss the chance like to experience all this stuff because I feel like if I'm not gonna have any sort of problem, like I really wouldn't want to miss this. But then the next day, the day of, I found a tuxedo that fit me perfectly down to like every measurement, which is really, really hard to do. I don't know how that really happened. That was kind of crazy. But anyways, so we took pictures at the house, and basically it was just me and my girlfriend and then her friend and her boyfriend. And so we all took pictures, like we took group pictures, and we took like a couple pictures, and then the guy, his name was Andrew, the photographer. He's a really nice guy. He had a mask on and everything. He had 2 cameras. I thought that was fancy. And then he so he took all the pictures, and then he had some aesthetic pictures too. I don't know. And he asked us a couple questions, like obviously our names, what high schools we go to. And I was the only one who didn't go to BE, so I had to clarify for sure that they wouldn't mark me down as a BE student. He asked us questions about like where we're going to college, stuff like that. And then he asked us about like what it felt like to be in this situation, like not being able to have this senior prom, like how we feel, and like how the faculty and like our schools that are doing stuff for us, and like asked us about like the signs in our yard, stuff like that. And so he just wanted to get like a, I don't know, general basis of like how we all felt about the situation. And so it was a pretty cool experience. I really didn't expect to have any sort of prom at this point because it was pretty much all gone due to the pandemic and the inability to like be around other people. But being able to take pictures with the Post Courier was pretty cool, just because I got to have pictures in general. But the fact that I might be in the Post and Courier in a couple of weeks for a story on how proms is kind of cool. I mean, I'm not gonna be too sad if I'm not front and center or front cover or anything, but it was pretty cool to be able to do that. So I got to experience some form of prom during all the craziness. Back to you, Sloan.
Thank you, Toby, for that story. Now this is the sad part. This is where we wrap up our season finale. That means new news reporters, new anchors, a new director next season, which is all very exciting, but on behalf of all the seniors, this is a very hard goodbye, as we have loved being part of AMHS Student News and have loved sharing this experience with the student body. We wish we could say goodbye in person, but for now, this will have to do. So, on behalf of everyone on AMHS Student News, goodbye and thank you for watching.
Hi Magnet, thank you for a wonderful 4 years and great times in Student News.
Bye.
Hey Raptors, it's been a minute. I'd like to take this time to thank all of you guys for making Magnet what I've come to love. Thank you to all the staff for putting in so much work inside and outside the classrooms and putting up with me for the past 4 years. Just a word of advice to the rising freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors. Keep your heads up. Better days are coming. The best is yet to come.
Hi guys, it's your favorite reporter. I just want to thank you guys all for tuning in this year and listening. And now that school's almost over, I hope everybody has a great summer.
Bye. Bye.
Raptors, I've so enjoyed getting to do student news these past 2 years. Please make the most of this summer. It's been real. Peace out.
Bye, y'all.
Goodbye.
Hey everybody, I'm Emery. I'm the founder and director of Student News, and you don't usually see me, but for this as being the last episode, I wanted to come on here and say thank you to everybody who made this even possible and supported us. Thank you to Miss Hurt and Miss Henley who supported us in school and made this club possible. Thank you to the parents who supported us and my news teams and talent staff. They helped so much and really made this an amazing year. I just wanted to come on here and say how much this club means to me, and it's going to be so sad seeing it go, but we're all moving on to college and bigger and better things, so hopefully we can look back on this many years and think about how great of an experience it was. And just thank you to everybody who made this possible, because it's really changed my life. So thank you and bye.